trying to make sense of what the hell happened while having no answers. And I am going to take my friend's advice and my own advice that I knew to do but couldn't do until now. But I'm gonna go out and dance. So I'm gonna head out into either the park or the path and move my energy and let the lyrics of some songs help me get in touch with a deeper truth within me and live outside of the question of why and live in the answer of the moment and the faith that this is all completely serving my highest unfolding and the good of all. So I'll check back in when I'm done if that feels right. I've been practicing what I preach over here in my local park and dancing to powerful lyrics to shift my energy from a really yucky place that I got brought into by, a lack of integrity from someone in the outer world or something. That's the story I'm telling myself. It could be anything. The guy could be dead for all I know, but hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully he's just a jerk who doesn't communicate like a grown-up. Everybody's human. It's God's plan. This is where I'm meant to be. And I've been dancing. I was stuck. I was stuck at home. I was stuck on the couch. I was stuck in what the fuck. Like, what is this about? Why? What is going on? I was stuck in trying to figure it out. Stuck in trying to know if he was okay, because I really cared about this person. And just moving my energy, moving my body, dancing to lyrics that serve. Yes, please and thank you. This is my medicine. This works for me. And that's why I am sharing songs. It's so consistently beneficial for me. It was hard to get out the door to do it today. It was hard. I could have done it at home, but my house was filled with that stuck energy in me. My body needed to get outside and breathe in the fresh air for it, I think. And it's a perfect night for it. I love my little town. There's like no one here. I have this whole place to myself. Just me and the fish. Me and the water. Me and the breeze. Me and the grass. Me and the street lights. Me and God. Me and the universe within. Me and the universe without. Just moving together. I say I want to dance in life. I want to dance through life. So here I am dancing through it. I'm a fulfilling being. I've felt a lot of emotions in the last, I don't know what time it is, but the last 26, 27 hours since this unfolded. 28, 29 since I felt the possibility of it going this way. And
I heard he cried enough.
A wonderful friend that I talked to for a little bit today, and and she helped me so much. She said, how can you shift this from to you to for you? And I was working on that myself, but having someone ask me that, like having it be accountable outside of myself, like someone bringing it forth in me, was really helpful, especially someone I respect so much. And she offered to take anything that was heavy for me and to hold it for me. What a good friend. I love that woman. Here's to feeling this life. Here's to the highs and the lows, the adventure, the becoming, and dancing with life, dancing within God's plan, the mystery. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be anything we understand. We can just be present in it and engaged and connected, asking God to be here with us through it, and trusting that is exactly what is here, surrounding and filling ourselves. It's the divine, it's the unfolding. The universe came here to experience me through this point of perspective. I wanted to have this experience. So here we are. I don't know. That might be true, it might not be true, but
Just a little more.
it certainly could be. And if that's what the universe wanted, how can I argue with the universe? So
Open
that
instead of
perspective
close. That's right. That's what I'm gonna do.
feels
That's what I'm doing.
expanding.
That's what this
And
is.
expanding is what
Learning.
we say the universe
What
is
if?
always doing. So I
even
am
if.
just moving with that.
I really like that guy. I had big hopes. It sucks to be ghosted by somebody you spent 3 months thinking about, and then so much excitement for the first date that was bound to be so powerful, and just like nothing, and no idea what's come. What happened? Is he alive? Is he dead? Is he a jerk? No, but my heart, just a little more, and be that which I wish to be. And music and dance are what brought me into the experience of that tonight, when I was getting wrapped up in the feelings and the stuckness of it. This is just what I needed. This is just what I needed. It might be what you need too. That's why I'm sharing music. That's why I'm sharing music. It makes sense that I would have a low, because I'm probably not sharing enough music for the lows, and the outer world is in a lot of lows right now. And I've been keeping my energy really high, and I've had all this hope and excitement about like the future I'm living into by who I'm being today. But that's not the case for everybody, and this music is helpful. It's helpful. And I'm not always in a high place, but I like to share from that place, because I don't know how much there is out there from that place. But this matters too. This song playing in the background as I'm talking is, these feelings won't go away until I feel them all the way through. And I've been doing that. I'm a full feeling being. I can't really escape my feelings. I've had the full range of feelings around this in the last, 26 hours or something that I've been processing this unfolding. And they'll be there for as long as they need to be there, but I can feel it shifting. I can feel it shifting through dance, through these lyrics, removing my energy in my body. And it's good.
So I'm creating this little video here to show the processing, to show the power of dancing to lyrics such as this. And I want to fill in the gaps of the story. We confirmed the concert going and the method of getting there and the timing and everything on Saturday. And then, this lack of good communication. And when I was there in his town to pick him up, and it was clear I didn't know where to go, and he wasn't going to be coming, I saw this shop, or I don't even know. I thought it was the store that I went into, but it must have been something else. But it's a God connection, and I was like, well, I might as well stop there. And so funny, this picture I took, it says free popcorn over the God connection place, and it's like, yeah, this is a movie. Like, I've been saying that, like Yogananda, he says that this is God's movie, and everything that's happening in the movie, it's not the real truth. What the real truth is of who we are, of what we are, is the light that's coming from the projector. And I've said this in other shares about how, like, I want to be like a character in your movie saying, hey, look to the light, look to the light. And I know that we are both, in a sense, like the writers of our movies, the actors of our movies, the person in the audience eating the popcorn, just like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen now? And yeah, we're the witness of all of it, and we're the light, we're the projector. We are like the beam of light that is creating all of it in somehow, way, shape, or form, for who knows the reason. God knows the reason. So I think it's so funny that it says God connection and free popcorn, because it's like, oh, I was at that peak when I went into the little shop that was like right next to it. It was like a new agey store. I bought some Christ consciousness like cards and some goddess like cards and stuff. It was, I was in that peak of like that tension part in a movie of like, what is happening? What is happening? So, and then as you'll see in here, which you might have already seen, I don't know where I put them in the editing, but I was getting surrounded by signs, like feeling like God was supporting me in the unfolding, and that it was truly what was meant to be happening. There were signs everywhere, like literal billboards everywhere. I took a few pictures when it was safe to take them. The sunset is like beaming. I stopped at a Quick Trip to get some chamomile tea because my heart was just like, oh. And I was thirsty, and I wanted hot. I wanted tea. So I got some chamomile tea, and when I was leaving, the road there had the sunset beaming upon the sign that said, okay. And in the background is another gas station called Love's. So it's like, okay, love, it's all right. The concert was great. My day today started out well and good. And then, you know, I took this spiral where it was like, what the actual fuck? And processed feelings. And oh my gosh, does dance help? Oh my goodness, do lyrics help? Yes, please and thank you. So I hope the share was worth your time. I know it's a deep dive into my world, into my inner world, and I feel like this is helpful. And I don't know how much this kind of sharing exists. So here we go. Here it is. Take it or leave it. I'm putting it out there. Sending all my love. Check the link below for some songs that have been helpful for me and could be for you too in processing whatever it is that you are moving through. Big love to you.